you don't know if they gonna switch up and start cheering for you that you're dead too. What's good, YouTube? What's good, potentials? What's good, sneaky gang? How y'all doing? We back with another what? Another reaction video. Hey, I hope y'all been sneaking and creeping, staying healthy and wealthy, having motion and flowing like the ocean. Hey, if you don't know, but now you need to know. It's your boy.
Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Cooking up dope in the crock pot. We came from nothing to something, nigga. Hey, I don't trust nobody, grip the trigger. Nobody call up the gang and they come and get gang.
Hey, we gonna be doing a reaction video to TMZ begs for mercy and panics after saying this about Charlie Kirk. Bro, people, like, this is what I was saying. When someone dies, bro, just don't say nothing. Just keep your mouth shut. Huh? People wanna like, why? You didn't have to say nothing. The man died. You say RIP and move on with your life. Move on with your day. But you want to say something. But let's see what they said. They panicking now. Let's see what they say. Talking too goddamn much. Stay tuned for what I finna say at the end. But let's get right into the clip.
Charlie Kirk's fan base got an official name yet? I don't know. Because I'm not really that tapped in with that community. But his fan base, they Debo on the internet right now, bro.
Oh.
They Debo. They got it, bro. I thought the Barbs with Nicki Minaj was bad. I thought the Beehive with Beyonce was bad. No. Charlie Kirk's fan base right now, bro, they Debo, bro. They shutting everything down. See, bro, they just shut down my lotion. I'm bro,
what?
Everybody getting shut down, man. Finn, people are losing their jobs for quote tweeting any Charlie Kirk slander with a laughing emoji. Corporations are bending and bowing down. I've seen the Carolina Panthers had to issue an apology for people who ain't work for them no more. Ooh, that's how hard and bad they really got the mainstream and the industries in a chokehold right now. TMZ ain't no different. TMZ caught themselves in the grip of Charlie Kirk's fan base. They were upset at them. They came out with a full-blown apology. I'm talking about minutes after the controversy started in an attempt to kowtow and bow down and submit. But here's the thing, though. In their apology, they got caught lying. So the controversy that got TMZ canceled by Charlie Kirk's fan base was when Charlie Kirk's death was announced, simultaneously clapping and cheering was going on in a TMZ office. Now, we couldn't see where the clapping and cheering was coming from, but nonetheless, clapping and cheering.
I'm telling you, bro, why you, bro, this man was taken from his family, bro. Y'all clapping and cheering for what? Imagine if you were taken from your family, you looking down on earth and everyone clapping and cheering for you to be dead. How would your spirit and your how would you feel as a ghost looking down at earth and saying, damn, this how they really felt? Why when I was down there, they didn't say nothing like that? Why is it now that I'm gone, they cheering and stuff and parading? I'm finna haunt them. People be like, oh man, there's a ghost haunting me. Yeah, why you think so, bro?
Was going on as Charlie Kirk's death was being announced.
If he's still on the loose because they want to find him. So I would think that that's one of the main reasons they're holding this news conference. So my guess is we're going to see an image of this guy
and y'all on Twitch?
Possibly in the next 20 minutes. The news conference is scheduled for 3 o'clock in Utah time, which is 2 o'clock Pacific, 5 o'clock Eastern. Janet, go to have somebody look at the Fox. Trump just posted that Charlie Kirk is dead.
All right, so is this ready to pull the trigger when you get Trump cut in a second?
What did Trump say?
Yeah, who sent it?
So what did Trump say? Yeah, Trump just said he's dead. Yeah, he just said it. Okay.
and my sympathies
Is that
go
up?
out to his beautiful wife.
Like right now.
Yeah. True Social. True Social.
Where is it?
It's number 2 and pending.
TMZ is headquartered in Los Angeles. It's ran by liberals. Harvey is a liberal. They clearly have their biases. But if you're TMZ, you're known as a news organization and you somewhat got a veil of non-biasness and neutrality. So this is a terrible look, right? From my perspective, without a doubt, bruh, do I believe that people in California, more specifically Los Angeles, who I believe are probably people of color who work for TMZ, do I believe that they were in the other room cheering, clapping after finding out that Charlie Kirk passed away? 100%. But it was a terrible look. When this went viral, it forced TMZ to come out and release a statement saying, hold on, bro. Before y'all try to burn us at a stake, please hear us out. They was not laughing at Charlie Kirk dying. They were laughing at a police chase that was simultaneously happening while we was figuring out Charlie Kirk was dying.
Bro, stop lying, bro. Y'all found out they were still, bro. It didn't even sound like they were laughing. They were cheering. They were like, yay! Oh my gosh, yay! Bro, that doesn't mean that they were laughing. Laughing and cheering is two different things. I could be saying, yes, the tree is falling down. How am I going to be laughing and say, the tree's falling down? Like, what? Bro, stop it. Stop it, bro. Stop it. You're not even looking at the camera. He looking at the camera. That's how we know he's sincere. You ain't sincere, bro.
We were live streaming all
Look at the
day
camera.
during this tragedy.
Look at the camera.
When something happened in our office, as we were
Look at the camera.
reporting the assassination of Charlie Kirk, there were some people in the back room away from our news desk here who were watching a car chase. And they were laughing, they were clapping.
Look at the
and
camera.
You could hear it out here. And we want to make a couple of things clear. One is that I know these people, and they were not laughing, they were not reacting that way about Charlie Kirk's assassination. They were not. They would not work here if they did.
If you believe for 1 second, even 1 second, if you believe for a nanosecond that TMZ wouldn't employ people who will celebrate Charlie Kirk's death, then you're probably just as dumb as whoever they had in mind would believe this when they put it out.
Facts.
Of course they would. It's Los Angeles. It's California. Of course they will hire people who believe that Charlie Kirk is the Antichrist. And you think it's out of the realm of possibility that those people, while seemingly off camera into a room, would celebrate and cheer the death of Charlie Kirk? Of course they would.
And that being said, we acknowledge that it was horrible timing. And for that, we are sorry. We apologize. We apologize that you had to hear that. And I get...
Bro, I believe this dude on the side with the locks. I don't believe you, bro. You was like, I apologize for this. I mean, those people were in there laughing about a car chase. And they were not laughing about Charlie Kirk's death. And, bro, you're not even looking at the camera, bro. You looking to the side, to the other side. Bro, man, if you was really for real sorry, bro, you would look deep in the camera, say what you need to say, be sincere, and also be more sincere to the camera. You looking around like you reading off the script, or you just not even sincere. I'm telling you, people really know. You know when someone tell you, say sorry, and you say sorry, and they say you didn't say sorry like you actually meant it? That's what this dude did. For real. I didn't feel like you were saying sorry. I didn't feel like you were saying sorry.
Why, if you're watching the stream, you may have felt that that's what the laughter was about. We assure you, it was not about that, but it was horrible timing. And by the way, I get it too, and he gets it because...
Man, stop capping, bro. Stop capping, bro, before I slap you, bro. Stop capping, bro. Bro, TMZ, out of the whole years of TMZ, they have been known for talking BS on people, bro. whether it's true, whether it's false, whether it's even something to even talk about, if it's worth it. They have been talking BS on people. I'm surprised their news channel's still running. Bruh, when I used to watch TMZ when I was younger, they used to talk so much BS on people, bro, to the point that if I caught onto if it was true or not, I would click off the video. Because there are news propaganda that spreads false lies. This apology, bro, this is the only dude looking at the camera for the rest. He's still looking off to the space. You don't even, bro, you can tell that it's not legit. It's not legit. Bro, you're talking about, I know these people. Like, bro, come on, bro. We don't know the people. We don't care if you know the people. We don't know the people. You're supposed to tell us how those people are since you know them. Not tell us, I know these people. Like, what does that have to do with them laughing in the back, cheering in the back? If you really call it laughing.
We listened as we were talking. You can go back and look on the stream. I actually walked off camera to go back and find out what the hell was going on because it was inappropriate for the laughter at that time. But no one was laughing about the Charlie Kirk tragedy. Nevertheless, we apologize for the way it sounded.
This type of power, I can't put my hand on it. The last time we seen this type of power from a demographic, I'll be real, was probably 2020, the BLM movement and George Floyd, man. BLM had the internet, had the infrastructures, had the industries on lock. Man, if you was a black activist in your city, you was like the local rapper, bro. You was the most popping thing in your city during 2020, during those George Floyd protests, man. They couldn't tell you nothing. If somebody had a nerve to come online and say something anti-black or racist, no job. It's over with, bro. This is what this feels like, man. When you can get TMZ to bend the knee, TMZ has said and did worse to people.
I'm telling you.
They ain't never apologized. They take it on the chin and say, get it back in blood. Yep. That's their principle, man. Get it back in blood.
They propaganda.
Harvey is gangster. Harvey is worse than Gucci Mane, bruh.
Harvey
gonna tell you, get it back in blood.
And that boy wasn't even looking at the camera. Fuck Harvey.
Following day. And say, get that back in blood too. So the fact that Harvey is...
They so mad they about to cut the feed. Fuck Harvey, bro. I even said it. Fuck that man, bro. Man wasn't even looking at the damn camera. I don't even care if he got it back in blood. Fuck him. Wasn't even looking at the camera. Shoot, man, I can't say too much on that, bro. I can't say too much. I was about to cuss him out. I was like, man, he an old man, bro. Leave him alone. When they come to old people, bro, and they sometimes do some weird stuff on the road, bro, or just do some weird stuff in general, I be feeling like the cuss, but then I'm like, bro, they old, bro. Leave them alone, bro. But if you like my age, young, nah, I'm gonna cuss you out. If you a female, I'm gonna leave you alone. I ain't gonna do you like that. I'm like, oh, it's a female, bro. Leave her alone, bro. Old female child, I ain't gonna bother. I'm like, how Nipsey Hussle said, man, women and children are careless. Man cannot be careless. So, if it's a woman or child or an old person, I'm not bothering. I'm gonna leave you alone. I'm gonna leave you alone. Harvey on the other side, you've been running that news channel for a long time. You should know. To look to the camera. I'm just saying.
And in the knee? Nah, Charlie Kirk demographic is straight wreck on the internet, man.
Jeez.
So Patrick Bet-David was apparently watching this, and he wasn't happy. So when they did their most recent episode of their podcast, Patrick Bet-David came with receipts to prove why TMZ are liars and why they were doing exactly what we feared they were doing, which is clapping and celebrating Charlie Kirk's death.
It was about, we assure you, it was
when
not
the laughter
about
was cheering,
that,
dude.
But it was horrible timing.
Okay.
And by the way, I get it too.
Do you believe them?
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
So they're saying a car chase.
Okay.
This is the car chase. Let's just show you, and you tell me if you believe them. Go ahead, Rob.
Yeah, let's find it.
Tell me if this is the kind of a car chase.
Who laughs at a car chase though? That's the thing. Who laughs at a car chase? I never seen a Hellcat or a Durango SRT or a Mercedes or whatever car that's driving so fast trying to get away from the police, and the police is trying to track them down, putting spikes on the road. I never see anybody laughing. People are in awe and in surprise and be like, damn, bro, they gonna get him. And the minute he whips or flips, they be like, oh. Nobody laughs. Nobody cheers. Like, who? Not even a baby is gonna be cheering about that or laughing. Like, what is they talking about, bro? Bro, it happened in such a present moment. When they found out he was dead or he got shot, people were cheering in that moment. They were like, oh, we just found out he's dead. Come on, bro. What did you try? Like, bro, you all can explain, because I'm already know. They lying. TMZ is a propaganda news that plays out false news. They put it on themselves, bro.
That you would celebrate and scream. Tell me if it's that euphoric. Go ahead, Rob.
We're showing you right there on the banner below. You can see it started in Temple City, and we saw that. Go ahead, Philip.
Well, I wanted to let you know that President Trump has said Charlie Kirk has died. So that is the breaking news that we are likely about to have with ABC News. He was shot in Utah at a college there. We've been talking about that throughout the afternoon here.
Rob. Okay, so he's not lying. They are watching a car chase, and they are reacting to a car chase because the announcer on the car chase said that Charlie Kirk is dead. Thank you. So Harvey is essentially in his mind, well, we're not lying. Go back 20 seconds again, Rob, and watch what happens. Go back a little bit more. Go. Right there. Watch what the announcer said. Here's the car chase that they're talking about. Temple City. Go ahead.
President Trump has said Charlie Kirk has died. So that's
what they're reacting
breaking news
to.
that we are likely
not the car chase.
Have with ABC News.
So
he was shot in
So they're watching the car chase.
So, yeah.
The announcer announces Charlie Kirk's dead, and it seems like in all likelihood that's when they cheer.
100%.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That car chase that's happening, bro, that don't even seem like a cheerful laughter car chase. Like, bro, what is... Man, these people really, bro, they really think they smart. No, y'all think y'all really smart, TMZ. For years and years and years, y'all been falsely lying, falsely playing, and now that karma has caught up to your ass, you try to apologize. Y'all some goofy buggers. Y'all goofy talking about we was laughing through a car chase. Yeah, bro, what car chase was that? That thing didn't even look like it was that good. Person weaving around through traffic. He even stopping for the bigger car so he could turn around. And you all are cheering for what? A car chase? Bro, please, stop playing with me.
Like they were laughing or cheering on Charlie Kirk dying, bro. And it'll be even worse if they say, yo, it got announced, and then a few seconds later, something else happened on camera, and we started to cheer and
exactly
clap. That's crazy. His death got announced, no reaction. A few seconds later, began to cheer. Cut it out. I don't believe it. They were cheering when it was announced that he had passed away. Now we know that for a fact and a certainty. But the real conversation here is how should TMZ react? That's where I believe me and Patrick Bet-David, that's where we disagree on, in terms of where they should act and what they should do about this. Now we'll get back to Patrick Bet-David shortly. Another lady, a Charlie Kirk fan, she actually broke this down to a science and proved by an almost certainty that the TMZ employees was for sure cheering on Charlie Kirk's death being announced.
Oh, I don't need TMZ's cameras. There's nothing I love more than a good investigation, and I'm coming to you guys with the receipts. Exhibit A, the alleged car chase that they were watching.
Right there on the banner below, you can see it started in Temple City, and we saw that Go ahead, Philip.
Well, I wanted to let you know that President Trump has said Charlie Kirk has died. So that is the breaking news that we are likely about to have with ABC News.
Exhibit B, the giant clocks around their office. Exhibit C, don't worry, you won't have to do the math because I've done it for you. Timestamp, time. It is 1:07 and 15 seconds in the afternoon with the timestamp on their video of 3 hours, 42 minutes and 5 seconds.
For 3 o'clock in Utah time, which is 2 o'clock Pacific.
Exhibit D, we have the cheering starting at exactly 4 hours, 17 minutes and 15 second mark, which is a difference of 35 minutes and 10 seconds. So if you take the timestamp plus the clock saying it was 1:07 and 15 seconds, add 35 minutes and 15 seconds, what time would you have? 1:43. So they technically were watching a car chase video. What do you think they were cheering for?
But we know for a fact they was cheering on Charlie Kirk dying.
Oh, yeah,
that's an absolute fact. It's in 4K.
I'm telling you.
Past that, back to Patrick Bet-David and their analysis. I respect PBD, I respect the podcast, but here's where I respectfully disagree. They were talking about on what should TMZ do. They say a good resolution is the employees get fired.
Yep.
We're not happy by the way those employees reacted. They're celebrating. These guys are not telling the truth. Harvey respectfully.
Look, man, as everybody would watch this video and ask me, oh, bruh, so what, you like Charlie Kirk? No, bruh, I don't really have either side if I like or dislike him. I just don't respect somebody dying and people cheering. Like, bro, that could have been your mom, that could have been your dad, that could have been your brother, that could have been your sister, that could have been your niece, your nephew, your cousin, your uncle, your auntie. It could have been your grandpa, your grandma. Imagine they die and somebody is cheering. Whether or not that person likes them or not. And they cheering. Like, that's the biggest thing that people need to think of. They're not talking about if they like him or not. They're talking about a person is dying and you're cheering. Like, that's the new thing out here, bruh. Oh, if someone dies and we don't know him, whether or not, or we do know him, we disliked him, we're cheering. Imagine you cheering right there at a funeral, right? And a person that's a family member come and sock you because you cheering. You'll be looking at the person like, what I do? I'm just cheering. Yeah, because someone dead, my G, that you disliked, but you're at their funeral and you cheering? Or you get shot. Oh, shots rang out at a funeral because someone was cheering for someone that died. Bro, come on, bro. That's what I'm talking about, bro. It's uncalled nonsense, bro.
You're not telling the truth. You're telling the truth that they reacted to a car chase. Yes, but they reacted to what the announcer on the car chase said, not the actual car chase. There was nothing exciting happening the same exact second, the same exact minute to have that kind of a euphoric reaction. Okay? That's absolutely embarrassing. If you have all the cameras all over the place, that's your business model. Show the camera footage. You have it.
Facts.
What were they reacting to? You have the camera footage in the back.
Why
Everyone
you not
in
go
that
there?
facility has cameras. Number two, what should happen to those people in the back that were celebrating? You're operating the company. You find out somebody is celebrating that. What should happen to those people?
Well, first of all, that behavior is despicable. Freedom of speech is a man coming to a podium expressing his views, and you don't like it. Omar going with a reporter expressing her views, and we don't like it. And there's consequences. You could get unelected. There's a lot of things that could happen. That is despicable behavior. And that kind of thing, you're employed by somebody, and there are standards of behavior. There is freedom of speech, you know, at Valuetainment, just like there is at every company. Pat, I hate you. I don't like working for you, and I think you're out.
Can we stop the cap with freedom of speech? A man died because he was speaking freely at a podium. Can we stop that? We killed MLK for freedom of speech. We killed Malcolm X for freedom of speech. We killed Charlie Kirk for freedom of speech. Can we stop with the freedom of speech? If there was really freedom of speech, people wouldn't be killing nobody. Donald Trump got shot at for freedom of speech. What happened? We had John F. Kennedy get shot at for freedom of speech. Can we really stop? Can we really stop for freedom of speech? Because there's no freedom of speech. People dying for freedom of speech, right? No. Really start to really think about it. Forget what I said about the names and everything. Just think about what I'm talking about for a minute. Just think about it. People that actually talk out and were saying there's freedom of speech are getting shot. And when they're getting shot, they're not staying alive. Well, AKA Donald Trump did. But I'm just saying. When people shoot at somebody, evidently they die. And we're talking about freedom of speech. That's right there to show you there's no freedom of speech, bro. There's just no freedom of speech because people are literally trying to mute somebody when we think there's freedom of speech, but there's not.
Horrible leader. And guess what? You know what that means? What? You're fired. Yeah. We can say, okay, well, I'm sorry that you have that opinion. That's pretty despicable behavior, and that's a despicable opinion. So guess what? You're fired. You don't have to work here.
I disagree. I don't disagree because I believe what they did was right. I think what they did was wrong. I wouldn't do it. Obviously, if you watch my videos on this situation, you know where I lie when it comes to celebrating somebody dying. I think it's despicable and it's wrong. However, the right don't get to do this party switch conveniently. The right don't get to switch their views and ideology on cancel culture conveniently. Before Charlie Kirk's death, there was a lady called Shiloh Hendricks. Shiloh Hendricks called a disabled black boy the hard ER. She lost her job because of it. And white folks banded together, conservatives from all races as well, black conservatives, but they banded together and they raised Shiloh Hendricks over $700,000 because she lost her job for calling a disabled black boy the hard ER. And the reason why people came out and said, hey, I gave her money, even though I'm not a racist, even though I don't believe that Shiloh Hendricks, did the right thing, but I still gave her money because this is a stand against cancel culture. People shouldn't lose their jobs and their livelihood and suffer permanent consequences because of a word. That was the stance for Shiloh Hendricks. That was the reason for why she was given $700,000 after being fired for calling a 5-year-old disabled black boy the hard ER. I'm saying if Shiloh Hendricks raised $700,000 because y'all was vehemently against cancel culture and people losing jobs over words, then why would the TMZ employees get fired? Aren't they expressing their freedom of expression? Aren't they celebrating somebody they believe was an antichrist suffering their demise? We have to be consistent here. We have to be. I'm on the side of, I believe that Shiloh Hendricks should have lost her job for calling that 5-year-old black boy the hard ER. I believe those TMZ employees should have lost their jobs for doing that on national television. I'm consistent. But if I'm forced to live in your reality, then I believe by your principles, y'all should not call for those employees to lose their job because y'all gave Shiloh Hendricks $700,000 because y'all believe somebody suffering permanent consequences of losing their jobs over a word is wrong. And I don't believe that conservatives should be able to conveniently switch now. Because I've seen Nick Fuentes do a show the other day where he's pushing social media companies to deplatform and blackball and kick people off the platforms for disparaging Charlie Kirk after his death.
Charlie Kirk, for the people that are selling T-shirts, mocking his execution. For the people that are saying he deserved it for some such other reason. These people must be ostracized from our society. We must identify them. We must have them fired from their jobs. They must be censored on social media. There must...
Hey, it's not... I feel like they should serve a type of consequence like a suspension, but not lose their job to the whole point. They should get a suspension for a consequence so that way they can learn from their mistake. Not lose their job as the learning as the mistake. Because that's low-key sad. You lose your job because of what you did, but then it's like you should have known not to do something like that because it's just like, why are you cheering? So it kind of go both ways, but it's just like, I don't see. This is what I'm saying. The world of what we live in right now has lost their morality, for real. Cause bro, Israel, Pakistan, Iraq, Gaza, they was losing their lives. Women and children were dying. They were dying. So that the fact that they were dying, why did nobody during that time cry? Well, you know, people did cry. They did cry and they were saying we should do this and do that. I heard somebody scream. That's what made me lose my train of thought. But moral of the story is just that I lost my train of thought, man. That scream that someone screamed out there. I don't know if I hope they're okay, and I hope nothing happened to them. But that made me lose my train of thought.
Be a cost, because if there is
TMZ, Harvey, you have to make this good. I'm one that actually watched some of the stuff that you've done over the years, and it's actually good.
I agree.
For you to defend and lie about what they reacted to, you lost so much credibility with me. So much credibility with me for you to behave that way. This is not the right type of way to behave.
Oh, no. We don't get to grift. We don't get to take the snowflake grift. We don't get to grift off free speech and then conveniently switch our position on free speech. Cut it out, bro. Okay? But y'all let me know in the comment section. Again, I welcome.
Man, I just don't get it, man. I can't believe people out here celebrating. Like, bro, I saw in the news people losing their jobs because they were celebrating. They were celebrating. That's what I'm saying, bro. We lost our morality. There's no good, what's good and what's bad. Everybody looks at, oh, that's bad. Okay, that must be good. Oh, that's good. Oh, that must be bad. Like, bro, people that say, oh, I want to go have fun as adults by drinking and smoking, bro. When we was kids, we was having fun outside of the playground. No kid was picking up a bottle, picking up some drugs and saying, yeah, I'm going to have fun by just doing this right now. That's what I'm saying. We lost our morality. We don't know what's good and what's bad no more. Well, for the people that were cheering, they obviously don't know what was good and bad anymore. Because, and this is why I don't go out to clubs and do all that. Because it's like, when is it the right time y'all gonna say to yourself, oh, this is boring. Oh, this doesn't make sense no more. Oh, I don't want to do this no more. Y'all don't really ask yourselves those questions. Maybe some of y'all do, but the people that continue to keep doing the cycle and keep doing the same thing, we really just don't care about your well-being. The drinking affects your liver. It's bad for you. Oh, but I enjoy it because I get into this mode and I feel good. Okay. The drugs, it messes with your mentality. Oh, but I feel good because it gets me into this mode. Okay. I'm telling you, we think now we're cheering for a man that's dead. Oh, that's a good thing because he's dead. He said a lot of bad things. I didn't really like it, but he's dead. I'm cheering. And then him for one thing, this is going on in the other country. It's nothing to do with my problem, but a whole bunch of women and children are dying. But it's nothing with me to do. I'm telling you, we lost our morality. We don't know what's bad anymore and what's good anymore. Everything that's bad, we say is good. Everything that's good, we say is bad. Stop eating junk food. Oh, but it tastes good. Eat fruits. I don't like the way it tastes. Come on, bro. I just hope, there's a better future for us. A better future for all of us. Especially with this. I hope there's a better future. Because right now, even though it's being presented out there and saying what Americans did around the whole United States, you're forgetting other countries are watching. We go to Japan, we go to Europe, we go to what's it called? Anywhere in Europe. either Japan, either England, either Sweden, either Italy, either India. If they tell us someone died and they look at our face, they better hope we don't smile, or else right there you're going missing. Swear. This puts a bad rep on our name. Oh, somebody died in the country. Everybody, half of the country is cheering. None of y'all really thought about that. But a man that was taken from his family and his 3 little kids. Oh, we're cheering. Some of y'all gonna look at me and say, oh, you really like Charlie Kirk, huh? You must be one of those. No, bruh. I'm looking at the main picture. I told y'all, I didn't even know the dude. The dude looked familiar. I didn't know him. I didn't care to even know, hey, this happened to him. I did care it happened to him. But I didn't care enough of like, oh, this is what happened to him. I knew a man got shot, lost his life. I knew he said this about certain people. I was on both sides. I'm right in the middle. I'm neutral. He got shot, he died. Oh, he said these things about people. At the end of the day, I was looking at the moral aspect. Some of y'all need to do the same thing. Some of y'all can't be cheering out here because, like I said, we don't know when our time will come. And whoever's your enemy or whoever's your friend, you don't know if they're going to switch up and start cheering for you that you're dead too. I'm just saying. But hey, potentials, if you're new, subscribe. Sneaking in potentials, like the video, comment down below what you think of this video, and yes, share it to whoever, family, friends, cousins and brothers, and also uncles and aunties and grandmas and grandpas, exes and exes that you have, and hopefully they're not gonna be exes. Excuse me, that water choked me a little bit when I was drinking it. But and this is your boy Sneakywesti or Sneakywesti, however you want to say it. We both appreciate it. Thank you so much. And this has been another successful reaction video. Also, don't forget to hit that bell for more notifications. But I'll see y'all in the next reaction video. Man, I just hope them people, man, on TMZ, bro, they just get their act together.